Soul Tribers, back again with a message and reading. I don't even know if this is going to record because this is the third time I've tried to record this message now. It's 10 o'clock at night on Monday the 11th of December, so it's 10, 11, 12. Divine Soul Tribers, welcome to my channel. I'm Divina. Thanks for stopping by and welcome back, regulars. I've got all these cards on my table. I did this absolutely beautiful reading for you earlier. If this one doesn't take, I'm just going to have to record it on the phone and then just upload it. I'm really hoping that I don't have to. You don't get the same reading twice, you really don't. But here's the thing, Divine Soul Tribers. And this is going out without hashtags, so it's going to reach whoever it's going to reach, whoever it's supposed to reach. Congratulations, Divine Soul Tribers, those of you that are watching this. Doesn't matter when you're watching it, just know that 10, 11, 12 is significant. It's ascension time. 111 is on the clock. Pay attention to your thoughts. Right, Divine Soul Tribers. The reason that I came back is because I was getting the song Happy Birthday. Right, 1, 2, 3 is on the clock. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I don't know anybody with this birthday today, so it was a bit strange. I was just walking around singing it. Right, it dawned on me. Reading time. So I'll come back to do another reading. Right, you guys have leveled up. You guys have released your training program. You've released the aspects of yourself that were anchoring you in to your training program. You've grown, you've evolved, you've ascended to the next level that takes you to a different, completely different timeline. You are no longer anchored or bonded or bound to people, places and things that keep you tied to your training program. No longer in regret and remorse. You're no longer crying over spilt milk. You've learnt your karmic lessons. I got some really good cards. It's really upsetting me, Divine Soul Tribers. Look, Divine Presence and Freedom came out as well. That's 44 and that's a number 4. So it's 444, right? That we had. That's a number 7 and that's 25. So that adds up to a 7. You guys out here, what I'm picking up, you have done some very serious work. You've learnt your lessons. You've tested out of your cycles. You're on your divine path. You are, Divine Soul Tribers. Your psychic abilities and your foretelling and foresight gifts have evolved. So a lot of you would have noticed that you're more telepathic, that you're more psychic, that you just know things. Your high priestess status has been upgraded is what I'm picking up. You're finding things are just starting to work out for you. Why? Because you overcame the challenges and you committed to your divine path. You did, Divine Soul Tribers, right? You went through that spiritual transitional period of time and it was very difficult for you. It was. There were times when you felt like you was going to give up, but you didn't, Divine Soul Tribers. Why? Because you're an earth angel out here. That's why, Divine Soul Tribers. You've always had your ancestors. Look, your ancestors have been out here watching over you, right? Helping you, guiding you, making sure you stay on the right path. Yes, you're going to have little diversions from time to time, but who doesn't? How else are you going to learn? You can't go right if you don't go wrong somewhere along the lines. To know better, you've got to go wrong somewhere. That's how we learn, is from mistakes. But you've been balancing out these chakras so that you can unbind yourself from your training program. That's why your ancestors picked you to do the job. So you've learnt your karmic lessons and you've been through these cycles. So these cards came up. This is the Gilded Tarot deck. These two cards came out first, right? And I saw that as you being enlightened. So a solar return, that's your birthday, right? So you've been enlightened and now your ship, you can see your ships are about to come in because it's the Three of Wands. See, the Three of Wands, I see it as like you waiting for those manifestations that you've sent out to come back on in, and you can see them. They're about to dock. Okay, some of you are going to get things in ways that you don't expect them to come in, but they're coming in nonetheless. Oh, that can't be for me. Why not? You've done the work. You've been out here trying to manifest the life of your dreams and releasing fear, guilt, shame, regret and remorse. You've let that go, but you've been manifesting. You've been doing the work. You took your power back, and now your manifestations are coming to life. You're the director of your life, Divine Soul Tribers. You are. Right. So you've released the burdens, the fears, the stresses, the restraints, right? All the things that were weighing you down because you realised it wasn't real. It wasn't. It was just excuses. And other people trying to weigh you down. Oh, can you just do this? Oh, I need you to do that. Well, you can't do this unless... 555 is on the clock. Big changes are coming. Big, massive changes. If you guys have been seeing 333, 555, 777, 999, and also 444, you've been seeing those numbers, and also 1111, and quite possibly 1212. Right? And 1010. You guys, you're moving forward. You are. Right. So you're no longer trapped, because look, this is being trapped in a prison of your own making in your mind. You're releasing yourself from that, Divine Soul Tribers. You've got new spiritual gifts coming. I just told you this anyway. Everything's being enhanced. It is. Right? You've released those fears. You're no longer being bound to low vibrational toxic people. You've released any aspects of yourself that binds you to those people there. Regret, remorse, fear, shame, guilt. It's not yours to carry. You did it. So what? You said it. So what? It's part of who you are. You're in line for happiness, contentment, emotional contentment, being grounded, being happy. That's your birthright. You're not supposed to be weighed down with burdens, stresses, worries, fears, anxieties. What for? You've evolved past that now. 10, 10, 10. Right? The Wheel of Fortune. You're walking your destined path, Divine Soul Tribers. And you've unified yourself, the light side and the shadow side. You've put them together to work for you, instead of living in that fear, shame, guilt, remorse. What for? You can't live like that. That's how this clown catches you off guard. Anyway, while I was shuffling that deck, these two cards fell out together. That's the World card and that's the Fool card, and this card came out first, and I wish it recorded. Anyway, you completed your cycles. You finished it up. You've been through your journey and you've done the hard work. And now it's time for you to get back to 0 point, so you can start a new book. Your new life. Not a new chapter of that life. You've done that. It's time for you to start afresh, a clean slate. Move forward. It is Divine Soul Tribe. That's the truth, Divine Soul Tribers. You've faced your judgment and you've released all the things that bind you to the 3D. That's the Ten of Swords. I love this card. Look, there's a little deer there, which is a sign of spiritual growth. And every time I see this card, it's like, are you okay, man? Can I help you out? Can I get somebody to help you? But that's the divine taking all of that away from you because you've done the work. That's almost like ascension, right? Look, that's the Eight of Cups, walking away from all the people, places and things that held you back, that left you feeling empty, defeated and depleted. Yeah. You've done a most excellent job, Divine Soul Tribers. Congratulations. You deserve the happiness and stability that's coming towards you, and the abundance. The thing is, you're like, look, because you had the strength to keep going even when it seemed like you wasn't getting very far. You moved in silence through the conflict and the chaos, and you bossed up, Divine Soul Tribers. And now look at you, sat on that horse, riding your way all the way to